You see you, Babbzy? You could block me any day. Hey, block me right there. Block me right here. Block me right here. Babbzy block me every day. Yo, Babbzy block every day.
Hey, what's up everybody? Babbzy's here in the building. I'm not staying long, as you can see. I'm dressed to like leave out here cold, but I wanted to do this little small video quickly to clarify some things, because I feel like the whole Babbzy persona has gotten lost in the mix and things are confusing and people are not sure about what's going on. So I'm saying right now, let me make a few things clear, because I want everybody to know going forward what this whole Babbzy movement is about, okay? First thing first, dear Babbzy. Now, this week I got an influx of emails and letters from people who needed help with the government shutdown that was going on in America. And my thing is this, folks, I am in no position to handle a crisis of that magnitude. Dear Babbzy is really small. The people that run it is like, it's like me and another person basically run Dear Babbzy. I read all the emails, I read all the letters, I reply back. The replies are me. Now, the thing is, what we have is like a kind of a baton thing going on. So somebody will message me and be like, Babbzy, my son is 5. I have children's clothes from age 4 to infanthood. I just tied my tubes. Can you take all the clothes and have them? So I'll be like, no problem. So then someone will message me and be like, yeah, my son, I'm poor. I don't have nothing. I'll be like, okay, get the clothes from person A, give them to person B. That's really what Dear Babbzy is about. Yes, we can kind of do some accommodation, housing, jobs, but it's not on a large scale magnitude. It's really like a fan will come and message me and be like, I have an opening, I need somebody to help me do hair, or I need somebody to help me do nails and stuff like that. That's really what Dear Babbzy is. It's not even a year old yet, folks. Dear Babbzy only came out last year, December. Don't mind how big it is, and it's bigger than all these other ones and stuff going on. We still small. We still expanding. You know what I mean? And I know that there's a lot of other pages that do what Dear Babbzy does, but it's just that we do it a little bit different and it's a little bit more spin on it. So that's why the people like it. But we by no means are at that level to handle anything like that. First thing first, I want to clarify. Second thing. Yeah, the reason why I want to clarify that, let me tell you, is because I saw like people cussing me on Facebook saying how them asked me for help and I ignore them and all this thing. It's not that. We're not equipped to handle a crisis. Let me just clear that up, because I don't put my chest anywhere where the bra can't fit, y'all. Understand what I mean? Next thing. Okay. The whole situation going on in Barbados. Something happened this week in the Senate, in the Parliament. I don't know, and I really don't want to know. And I'm going to tell you why. Donville Innes or somebody and Chris Nickler made some derogatory comment about women. I'm not sure what happened. Mia Motley was targeted and some other things happened. I don't want to know, and I'm going to tell you why I don't want to know. About 6-7 weeks ago, I took a serious stance and I said I'm no longer discussing certain political issues, social issues, anything to do with Barbados at this stage of the game. And it's not really a choice that I made without reason. My fan page is the hub of where all the entertainment happens. I'm an entertainer. I tell jokes, I make you laugh, I might give you a little something to think about. Yes, I got like some parts of me where I could give you some motivational speeches, but I'm not gonna be some person that's gonna go into some bacchanal back and forth with people about a DLP and a BLP and who went high school and who ain't went to no high school, and I don't have time for that fuckery. Real talk. Like, I can't put it any nicer than that. I don't have a publicist. I don't know how to smooth out my talks. That is the truth. That is bare cunt to me. I'm not going to argue with somebody about what side of a political affiliation I'm on. I don't have time for that fuckery. And the next thing is, on my fan page, is be like, when you talk about a certain event, like the Myrie case, I talked about that because I was the first person, who did a video and was like, yeah, Bajan immigration did this to this Jamaican woman and it's wrong. And I took a lot of heat for that. So when the case was final, I was kind of like, you see now, like people gotta realize what's going on. And I don't really understand why, because we just talk about Grenadian politics. We just talk about Trinidadian politics. We just talk about every other island. But when it has something to do with Barbados, it's always just go wrong. It is just get gutter. It has always been like, fuck you, you went to the high school, you went from out here, don't come back here, we don't want you in we island, we got a right to protect we borders, and it's just always get gutter, and I can't stand it anymore. And what's the bigger issue is my fans, because I have fans from Trinidad, I have fans from Jamaica, I have fans from every single island in the Caribbean, I have fans from Nicaragua, Belize, all over, and it is important to them to come to my fan page to get current event information, they get entertainment information, they know who has the latest song, they know what's happening with soca. These are the things that I am about, because that's what I came here to do. But I'm not gonna, because my parents are Bajan and I'm Bajan, put myself in a situation where people are assaulting and violating my fans and cussing me and making fake profiles and trying to hack my shit just because I don't believe in one political side. And like, I don't care if you're a Z, I don't care if you're a K, like, just be for the people. It's always been about the people for me. When you're the small businessman and you're trying to get from this point to that point, I will help you. When you're an author, Richie Drenz from Jamaica, Tilsa Wright, you know, Joel Wright. These are Jamaican authors that I'm like, look, bring your books to me. Let me get them to the people over here. And the Bajans love it. The Trinis love it. Do you know what I mean? I see people that follow Richie Drenz that are Trinidadian that love this man to death. And it's like, that touches my heart, because that is what Team Babbzy is about. We're not about this, fuck you, you're this and I can't deal with that no more. So I made the serious decision going forward. I'm no longer discussing Bajan topics. I'm not talking about Bajan politics. It's just not working, and it's not what I am about, and it's not what I want my fan page to be about. It's a sad and unfortunate situation, but I have to take that stance, because I'm not gonna allow what I'm trying to build be derailed by some ignorant ass people who need to change, you know. And like, as I said, I'm born in Canada, I'm raised in Canada, my parents are Bajan, so I was raised as a Bajan child. And no, I didn't go to lodge or foundation, but you know what, I don't think that should matter in when it comes to dealing with people and who a person is for who they are inside, not for what school they went to or who they're affiliated with or who their cousin is. And it's like, I don't have no brand name cousins, I don't have nobody, I just Babbzy who's trod forward and step over every obstacle. And I want every other person watching me to know that you don't have to be affiliated with no one to make it in life and be somebody in life, and put your goal into action. And if you guys need help with small business people, I put together a little seminar thing, because I realize a lot of us West Indian people need some direction and help when it comes to businesses, whether you do hair, whether you know, bake bread. It's like, we need to work together. I'm here to help you with that. Those are the things that Babbzy is about. Entertainment, music, producers, artists, those are the things I am about. But this whole you low class, this and that, I'm not gonna let nobody drag me into that, and I'm not dealing with that no more. Lastly, the whole BBM situation, I have limited my BBM interaction because it's not working. I don't want to be getting broadcast at 5 a.m. to know that your rhythm is playing on the radio. I don't care. Like, BBM has just gotten to another level as well, where people just don't think anymore. It's like, it's 5 a.m. Yes, you are up because you don't work no fucking where. Like, the average person who got to get up at 8 o'clock does not want a broadcast from you about any shit at 5 a.m. And it's like, I feel like I just keep talking over and over and over, and people are not getting it. So I just cut off the BBM. Message me on Twitter, message me on Facebook. I will get back to you when I can. The BBM thing is a wrap. I so off that. Let me do my birthday shoutouts and go, please. Happy birthday to Casey Austin, Melly Mells, Nadine Stewart, Raven Gums, Denardo Ford, Jim Barrow, Natasha Allen, Shirley Lashley, and Covia Williams. And I just wanted to let you guys know, yes, Babbzy is still here. We are friggin' jiggier than ever. You know what I mean? Like, Dear Babbzy is on, like, to the point where it's like Tuesdays and Thursdays now, and I'm even thinking that I might have to make it on Saturdays. The podcasts are coming back because Apple fuck up my MacBook and all them things, but we gonna be back on track this week. And Babbzy After Dark is coming back. Those of you who are like, Babbzy After Dark, where is it? Blah, blah, blah. It's coming back. Okay, so don't worry about that. So anyhow, I'm gone. I hope you guys understand why I feel the way that I feel. If Bajans are offended, I don't really care, because it's not about Bajans. It's about really the people and what the people need and what the people want. And as I said, I'm not gonna let nobody drag me into this bullshittery of like high school rivalry. And I deal with people for their heart and who they are for their inside, not for where they live, what school they went to, and who their uncle is. You understand what I'm saying? Anyways, folks, I'm gone. I'm gonna see you next week. All right, later.
Burn them out, cause them can't think for themselves. No boy can program me, cause me no remote. None for them nah go like you, cause you no yes man. But no be no hypocrite to impress no man. They just say you're not pussy. My youth don't be no pussy. Enough of them nah go rate you, cause you no press button. But if you're not good, you say try no say nothing. Them say you're not pussy. My youth don't be no pussy. Them for knows how we lead, we no follow. No boy can trick you with them hype, cause on them we don't want a dollar. Can't touch a button, much less me shut collar. Else the big long thing I go run out one. Them do me no dada. Your plan for this me don't bother. Me only take talk from me mother, no water. And if you think all the yards around them, my brother, cause hypocrite rule we no follow. No, for them nah go like you, cause you know.